Hello,
Hello, good
good
evening.
evening. I
Good
didn't
evening.
know how to address you because Humming Space doesn't seem to be your name.
My name is Saraswati.
Saraswati. Hello, Saraswati. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well. Thank you for asking. How about you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. And how is how has your day been so far?
My day has been so far amazing because I did all the works which I have decided for a day. So yes,
Okay.
till now it was good.
Okay, okay. Hoping
Yeah.
the rest of it and the rest of the week also goes great. So,
Yes.
where are you joining us from, Saraswati?
I I'm from Mumbai.
Okay, okay. So, we are both in the same city. Great.
Oh,
And what do you do, Saraswati, to keep yourself busy?
I am a homemaker. Earlier I was working.
Hmm.
During pandemic I quit my job. Now I
Okay.
am a homemaker.
Okay. And what brought you to English Yari?
uh, to improve my English,
Hmm.
get proficiency in this language.
So I always say the four pillars of English. If you are learning any language for that matter, you need all the four pillars:
Yes,
reading, writing, speaking, and listening. If you skip even one pillar, it becomes incomplete. The learning is not complete.
yeah,
Right? So people generally, when they are trying to learn English, they just want to become fluent in speaking. They want to surpass all the remaining steps and speaking, but how will you reach the speaking part if you just keep skipping the rest of the steps? Right? So it's equally important.
yeah. I'm totally agree with you.
Right. And
Yeah,
Saraswati, I could see you have at least more, I think somewhere more than 350 sessions
yes,
you've
yes.
already had.
Yeah.
So, how long has it been? How many
I
months?
have been taking sessions last April month.
Okay, so it's been more than
Yeah,
a year.
yeah, more than a year.
Okay. And you must have seen a lot of improvement, I'm sure. Like you just spoke about the improvement 3 to 4 months ago. So,
Yeah.
overall, if I take a year, you must have seen a lot of improvement in you, upscaling and upgrading. But is there a point where you still feel this? I'm still getting stuck. I don't know, why am I not more sure or confident of this? Is there any such area?
I think, according to me, even like when I take sessions with tutors, I found that like sometimes
Hmm.
not proper phrasing at
Okay.
time of speaking
Okay.
and even writing too. Not there is not a lot a huge mistake I can say consider, but yes, it's really stopped me to go ahead like the further level.
Okay. So it
Yes,
somehow pulls you back. That
yes,
point pulls you back.
and I think it will reduce only with time and putting
Right.
lots of effort only. Working with learners
Hmm.
or anyone in
Hmm.
English is equally important,
Yes.
like taking sessions with tutors.
Correct, correct.
Yeah,
Because it's not just about knowing where you are making the mistake. That is correct.
yeah,
Sometimes, even when we are able to rectify those errors, we do not feel confident enough to speak the same words or the same sentences. So, that confidence can be boosted only when we are speaking it again and again. It's just like any art form. The
yeah.
more you practice, the better you become at it.
Yes. And I think I am going step by step in the right direction and realize the things. Yes, these are the things where I'm lacking.
Right,
And after recognize my mistakes, I start working on those area one by one.
right, right. So it is one step at a time.
Yeah.
Right? No problem.
Because
Okay,
it's not possible for me to do multiple things at a time
at the same
because
time.
I have other responsibilities too.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
And other priorities have to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, Saraswati, great to know about that. Now, before we jump on to the notes, I'll have a quick introduction. I'll give you a quick introduction about myself. So I am Rashi and I'm here at Mumbai, as you know, and I have been associated with teaching and training for the past 10 years now. And I have done different types of classroom teaching, one-on-one training, corporate training, different ways of training, and I feel this is one of the best way because both the student and the teacher we are able to give our 100%.
It's very important.
It's
Equally
very
important, like for teachers as well as students,
right.
to give our 100%. Otherwise, we were somewhere lacking.
Right, right. And
Yeah.
sometimes, for example, in a classroom setting also, if we even just have 15 students and I am teaching in the same way that I would have taught even one student, I'm not able to give attention to all 15 of them. As a result, if I have to ask myself what is the exact requirement of that one student, I may not be able to answer. But here I will know that this student by this name has issues over here. So it
Yes.
is like a very personal bond that I have with the students
Yeah.
after every session.
Yes.
So when you get to see their growth step by step, it's a very
Yes.
proud moment. I'm sure all the tutors that you have had classes and sessions with earlier, they'll
Yeah.
agree with me. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, Saraswati, did you see the notes for today?
Yes. I think today's note is tough love.
Yes, tough love. What do you think is the meaning of tough love?
Tough love refers to being strict
Hmm.
for someone,
Hmm.
for the means for his or her personal growth,
Okay.
or big benefit, bigger
Okay.
benefit for that.
Okay. So basically, for the betterment of someone, then you have to be a little tough on them,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And who do you think shows the toughest love?
I think our parents, and even now we are parents, so we show sometimes toughest love to our children.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Because to some extent, it's not just love and care for them, but also we feel we have some level of responsibility towards the kind of people they become.
Yeah.
So we have to be tough on them sometimes.
Yes.
Right. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
That even a mentor has to show tough love just as a parent, because one thing is sure that both of them have it in common
Mm,
to bring the other person's best form ahead,
yes.
right? Okay, so we will do a few practice questions, okay, where we will do a little bit of talking, but okay, grammatically so far, Saraswati, you have made very few mistakes. Okay, very few, maybe like couple of them I'll read out to you. You will even understand when you say being strict for someone, you said. How would you
Mm.
correct it?
Uh, to being
Being strict for someone. What do you think is wrong in this phrase?
being too strict, being being strict to someone,
Towards someone. Okay.
towards
Yes. So instead of for, I would use strict.
towards
Or with is also correct.
with, okay,
Being
strict with
strict with
someone.
someone. Yes. Okay. That problem. And one place you, instead of saying after recognizing, you said after recognize. So
After
very small little things which you are able to probably realize immediately as you speak that okay, I have made a mistake here, right?
yes,
So I don't call that a mistake because before me having to tell you, you realize it on your own.
yeah,
So you will make sure not to repeat it,
yeah,
right? Okay. Now we can go to the question answers, and I want you to just mark the pronunciation part.
yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had a friend or a family member use tough love with you, and how did you feel about it?
I think so my father, he has tough love for us. Like we were four siblings, and for everyone he
Hmm.
has tough love.
Okay.
And how did it? I feel like earlier it was sometimes we really scared. Like
Hmm.
since childhood, we have the habit of getting up early in the morning.
Hmm.
And that time when he used to miss, he would ask for waking up in the morning.
Hmm.
It was a little bit tough,
Okay.
and but now I realize that it was really a good thing that my father taught us in childhood days.
Right. Right. It made you the person that you are today,
Yeah.
right? Because you were able to live in that routine.
Yes.
So you were able to achieve more in one day,
Yes.
right? Okay. So can tough love come from a place of caring or hate? And how is that?
I think tough love comes from a place of caring, not hate,
Hmm.
because we only become tough to someone
Hmm.
to develop or to bring some better qualities
In them.
in them. Because
Right.
of that, only we become sometimes tough.
Hmm.
Yes,
Correct. So it comes from care and not from hate. Okay.
yes.
Well said. Well said. So now there is a situation. Okay. You have to imagine that one of your good friends is in a toxic or abusive relationship, but he or she refuses to get out of it due to emotional reasons, because probably he or she
Correct.
is too attached. How would you exercise tough love to pull him or her out of that situation?
Mhm. Share in a toxic relationship. I get out of it for emotional reasons. I think what I will do for
Hmm.
him,
Hmm.
firstly, I would like to uh, tell
Hmm.
tell him or her to avoid such toxic or abusive, abusive relationship
Hmm.
to anyone.
Hmm.
And before that, I would like to
Hmm.
discuss with him or her about the exact reason. And after knowing that,
Reason or
maybe a reason of why that person is so toxic or abusive, and because of the after that, I maybe if it is if I am able to make him or her understand
hmm.
again to be humble
Hmm.
or benevolent,
Hmm.
then we can go ahead in that relationship. I would suggest, or I would suggest that to keep a distance from that type of friend or any relation.
Correct, correct. Okay,
Yeah,
so you will try to discuss, you will try to put sense into
yeah,
the mind of that individual,
yeah.
right? Okay. And how can we give tough love to someone we care about without damaging the relationship? Because sometimes it may happen that it's a very thin line, and maybe while saying something or while explaining something, we unintentionally cross that line and hurt that person or relationship. So how can we make sure that that doesn't happen?
Well, I think uh, without damaging the relationship, what we can do, we can means communicate with that way. Like suppose if I would like to give the example of my daughter. Earlier I was teaching, and sometimes I really become tough with
Hmm.
her. And after that I realized that it's not good for our relationship.
Right.
And it's like somewhere it was I was damaging the relationship like
Right.
mother and daughter. So I
Correct.
decided that I will send her in tuition classes, so it would be the better to means manage
Hmm.
my
Hmm.
relationship of daughter and means mother.
That is correct. That is.
And another thing, suppose I teach her,
Hmm.
and when I scold her and be strict sometimes,
Hmm.
I can later I can make her understand then whatever steps I take because of your betterment for your better future.
Correct.
In a means calm way, I can make her
Correct.
understand.
Correct.
Yeah.
So once that initial episode of anger has passed, that
Yes.
emotional anger has passed, then you are peaceful and then you can explain more. And
Yeah.
I'd like to tell you, Saraswati, I did the exact same thing. When I
Yes.
was teaching myself, and because I was teaching higher classes, it just used to drain my energy out
Mm.
because they are not very easy to deal with. And nowadays institutions have become so strict, you can't scold them, you can't punish
Mm.
them, you
Yes.
can't write a note to the parents. They've literally tied our hands,
Yes.
right? So when I used to come back home and I had to sit with her to make her study, I used to every day end up shouting at her.
Mm.
There came a time when she started avoiding sitting with me, thinking that if I sit with mama, she's next thing she's going to do is scold me about something or the other.
Yes.
And I started sending her off to tuition. I said, I'm not going to deal with this because probably her education is from another 10 or 15 years, but she'll be my daughter for life. And
Yes.
this is what she will remember about her mother in her formative years, that, oh, my mother was the one who always used to scold. That is not the memory I would want to build in her mind about me,
Yes.
right?
And I think these days children are very sensitive compared to our days.
Yes, yes. We tolerated bullying and being hit and being scolded left, right, and center 10
Yes.
times in a day.
Yes.
Here, one such episode literally shakes the children.
Yes.
I don't know it's good, it's bad, but definitely it has given more work to the parents.
Yes. Yes.
Right? Okay. One more question we'll quickly take up and then we'll go for another feedback session. So, has there been a time or a situation that you have faced and you felt, oh, I wish somebody was tougher on me? I wouldn't have had to face this in life.
Which one you
This is the fifth question.
have you ever faced a situation where you wished someone had shown you tough love earlier to prevent a mistake or mistake? I think my parents only, not only one single time. Many times this happens.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes. Yes. Many times this happens, and I think we took all things in a positive way,
Okay.
not without any reaction. I can say no positive or no negative reaction.
Right, right.
Yeah.
We are of the generation we just neutrally think about the
Yes.
present and the future,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So Saraswati, let's come to the second feedback session then.
Yes. Yes. You ma'am.
Okay. So now you tell me, what mistake did you make when you said, since childhood we have had been waking early?
We have had since childhood. We had the habit of waking up early in the morning.
Okay, so we will not use have.
No.
Correct? We will directly say had.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you are continuing to wake up early, then what will you say?
I have been waking up early in the morning.
Same sentence you can say, since childhood, all of us have the habit of waking up early.
Waking up early.
Because you are following that habit even today, so let's
Yes.
not use had at all.
Okay.
Okay? Let's stick to have because it is continuing in the present also.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then, when you said would be the better, what mistake did you make here?
Would be the better.
Hmm.
Use would be the better. Would better.
Would be better.
Would be better.
Yes. The article the
Will not. Oh yes, yes.
is
Would
not
be
needed.
better. Would be
Right?
better. Would
Right.
be the better is wrong. Yes.
Is incorrect. Okay. Similarly, when you say I will be a strict.
I will be strict.
Yes. Okay, so articles, the usage of a and the, we
Mhm.
have to practice.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Then you said earlier I become angry.
I became angry.
Earlier I became.
Became angry. Yeah.
And one place you said we were four siblings,
We were four siblings. We were four siblings.
but you still are four siblings.
Actually, we are not. We are three.
Okay,
One, yeah.
okay,
Because of
okay.
that, I told.
Then
Yes.
then you were right. Then I am mistaken.
Yeah.
So sorry for that.
Yeah.
Okay. And lastly, pronounce or for me.
Or
Correct. But do you know what
sometimes
o?
they are because I am aware of, but in flow I speak and then I realize that I did that.
Right. So what we can do is, because you are practicing and you, like you said, that you have the channel also, you practice speaking on that, you do must be doing mirror exercises also.
Not mirror. I turn on my camera and in front
Record
of the
yourself.
camera I
Okay,
practice.
okay. Fair enough. It's one and the same thing. So, what we can try and do is, if we structure our ideas before we start speaking,
Hmm.
okay, once the structure is ready in your mind, then you do not have to think, what should I speak next?
Hmm.
Because the flow is ready.
Yes.
And then, while speaking, you can only concentrate on the grammar.
Yes.
What happens is, because we are, should I speak this point next? Oh, this sounds better, this point sounds better, and then you go ahead speaking thinking what point will come next.
Oh,
So your focus gets divided between
okay.
the thoughts and the grammar.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we keep our focus completely on the grammar, knowing what the points are going to be?
Okay.
So even if those points, you just write down three words points. Don't write the entire thing and then it will be as good as reading from it. I don't want that.
Yes.
Even if you just write short points. For example, I'm asking you about yourself. So graduation, job, marriage, children, retirement. I will just write these 5 words. And now I know the flow in my mind. Okay. So practice that once.
Mm.
And then your focus can completely be on framing the sentences.
Yes.
Okay, and once
Yeah.
that is achieved, then we can move further on to pronunciation. Okay.
Already nowadays I focus on my pronunciation and at some extent I
Hmm.
reduced also.
Hmm.
But in flow, still sometimes I do that mistake because
That's
since
perfectly fine.
my college or before that school times, I
Hmm.
have the habit of speaking in the same way. So it's
Right,
really very tough for me, and in flow it comes.
right, right. You first
Yes,
have to unlearn and then learn again.
yes,
So that is very difficult. The mind doesn't agree to it very easily.
yes, yes,
And if somebody just gets up and tells me that, okay, from tomorrow you will learn Marathi, I'll be completely lost.
yes,
Right? So learning a new language, anything new, it takes time.
yeah.
You have come such a long way that it's an honor to be here. You became a part of this session with me. I think I felt absolutely great.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
nowhere did I feel it was like a tutor and a student. It was more like meeting someone of the similar age and discussing things. So
Yes,
it didn't seem like a session. It just went like a nice talk over tea. I didn't have the tea, but never mind.